Alrighty, what is going on, team? It is a Sunday morning. Actually, just finished up a little session at the gym. I am, at long last, after much pushing back and contemplation and maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I have entered my mobility and calisthenics phase of the gym. I've been calling it Project Goku. Just as a little side project, I suppose, my new direction with my training. And yeah, probably getting a few people wondering, what's the go? What's the go, Licky boy? What are you doing all these bloody handstands and all this TRX and all this random shit now in the gym? Like, what's the go? And I'll be honest, after about a year's down the road of doing PT, doing health and fitness and all this stuff, I am starting to lose a little bit of my passion for the gym and for training. And I'm not by any means quitting or giving it up, but compared to back when I was working on the tools, the gym sort of used to be my escape. I suppose it was my release. I finished a hard day's yakka on the tools, and more often than not, I would still drag my ass to the gym 9 times out of 10 and go through a workout because I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved pushing myself. I loved working out. I loved consuming all the health and fitness podcasts, all the great stuff. Whereas now I have to go to the gym every day. It is my job pretty well. I'm in there 5, 6, 7 days a week. I've just done a full fucking, what did you call it? 13 days in a row of work. Whoop-de-la-la. So most people nowadays, most people are working their asses off to survive and get by in this current cost of living financial economy climate that we're all facing. But not to get too sidetracked, the gym definitely doesn't have that same spark for me as it used to when I was a Sparky, believe it or not. So giving myself something new to pursue, a new goal, a new challenge to overcome. I've dabbled in a little bit of that calisthenics-y stuff in the past, and it's fucking tough, man. Like, it is difficult, and you suck so much at it at the start. Like, it seems like getting to the end goal of your planche holds and your front levers and all these wacky calisthenics-y sort of moves, it seems like a mountain that I'm gonna have to climb. But in the interest of revitalizing my training ethos, I'm having a solid crack at it. So yeah, that's a little update of where I'm sort of at with my training and all that. Beyond that, I want to actively keep sort of doing these videos. I'm starting to push the content out again as much as I can. And I sort of feel like when I'm doing the Instagram, plan the reel, come up with a topic, talk about the pain point, record it, do a few takes, it just feels so inauthentic. Like I'm still talking about beneficial and informational topics, but I just feel like there's this censorship over myself that, I don't know, it doesn't feel authentic. It doesn't feel like I can convey my real energy, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like I've become a bit of a victim to the script, and it doesn't look right, doesn't sound right, it ends up muffling me and my aura, for lack of better terms, I suppose you could say. So with that in mind, I realize again some of the most beneficial topics and discussions and chats that I have had that have also helped my health and fitness were not even specifically health and fitness related. Like some of the deeper meaningfuls you have with clients or friends or mates when you're really getting into that thick, heavy conversation. That's where the real value is. And I feel like that you can't convey that in a 45-second or less. You can't convey that in a 45-second or lower time frame on a reel, which most people fucking watch for 10 seconds and then they flick on to the next cat video or doom scrolling, AI generated noise, dopamine hit. Oh, the next one. So yeah, I know that it's long form content and it probably takes more time out of people's busy day that they don't have time for, but fuck it. This is what I enjoy. This is what feels a lot more authentic to me. So I'm going to try as much as I can. It is much more of a pain to upload these videos because they're longer and they take longer to edit, but who knows, with all the AI wizardry now, you can probably trim that down into a fraction of the time. But yeah, I don't know whether, I'm sure people out there have experienced this as well. When you turn your passion into a career, it does sort of take the magic out of it. It takes that thrill, that excitement out, because now it's like you start looking at it with a business mindset, with a logistical perspective, which is unfortunate because I love the gym. Like, I really do. And I'm not saying it's completely evaporated the magic from it, but it definitely does not carry that same level of excitement and release that it used to. And I've been feeling that in recent times. So here we are having a crack at the calisthenics phase. Beyond that, not a great deal else to report. Got some new merch. Again, trying to really zhuzh up, trying to revamp that energy that I know I have within me. I know I still bring it. I still bring it to my clients and my classes and all that good stuff. But beyond, like, behind closed doors, I have been feeling the weight a little bit. I've been dragging my heels. I've been struggling personally to stay motivated. And that's where the discipline really comes in. Motivation is very fleeting. I've always lived by that. I've always acknowledged that. And a lot of people out there preach that as well. Like, motivation's great. Why you feel motivated? Awesome. Who gives a fuck? Like, the world doesn't care if you're motivated. Life doesn't care if you're motivated. You got to keep showing up and doing the work. Doesn't matter how you feel, you got to keep doing it. Motivation's awesome while it's here, but it does not last. And trust me, the days where you feel like you lack the motivation, where you don't want to do the shit, that's the days where you really need to pull your head in and keep moving. Common objection, it's so time, busy. I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have blah, blah, blah. It's all going on. Everyone's busy. I'm busy. There's people busier than me. That's not an excuse to throw your health to the side. I'm pretty fortunate still to be working in a gym, so it does make it easily accessible, but I'm sure no matter how busy you get, you don't stop brushing your teeth. Oh, I've got no time. I'm not going to brush my teeth this week. Oop, still find time to do that. Oh, I've got no time this week. I'm just going to not eat all week. Nope, still got time for that. Again, you don't have to carve out all this time for the gym and force yourself to do it. Even one resistance training session per week is enough to enact so much positive benefit upon your life, upon your mental and your physical health. One 45-minute session a week. If you don't have the time, fucking find the time, or else time is gonna find you. I can guarantee you that much. Oh, I don't have time to go to the gym. Oh, that's great. Let's see in 20 years when your bone mineral density is breaking down, your body's in absolute tatters, your joints are nagging at you, pain, chronic pain. Tell me you don't have time. That's great. Go and find the time, buddy. Because Father Time is going to come for us all. Same thing with diet. Oh, it's expensive to eat healthy. Lukey boy, how do you afford to eat so much protein and eat healthy? Well, brother, how can you afford not to? With all the science that comes out about how important diet and nutrition and gut microbiome and all these positive factors that come associated with eating clean, how can you not afford to try and trim your diet up? How can you not afford to take care of yourself? Same thing with your car, and it's easy like to push it back. Oh, it needs a service, it's making a few noises, there's lights coming up on the dash. Oh, she'd be right. She'll be right. She'll be right until she isn't right, until she breaks down, until something goes wrong with you, until you pull something, strain something, injure yourself at work, till something breaks down, you come up with some form of chronic disease, cancer, what have you. And once you get to that stage, it's too late. There's no going back. There's no going back in time and telling yourself, oh, put that fucking cheeseburger down and go eat some beef mince and rice. Like, no, you need to take action today. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, not next week, not on New Year's. If you know that you need to change, don't set a date on it. Change. Take action immedially. Time is finite. Time is not always going to be there. And the longer you spend waiting, the more likely opportunity will sail right past you and you'll end up in a ditch that you're going to struggle to pull yourself back out of, as opposed to if you just taken action sooner. And I'm not sitting here on some high horse like I'm some guy that's on the ball every day. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not perfect. No one is. But I can put plan and ideation into execution. I'm not Iron Man. I'm not fucking David Goggins. I'm not Alex Hormozy. I'm just an average dude. But I know that waiting for the perfect conditions to start, I see this all the time with clients. Oh, I'm just busy right now. You know, maybe next year I'll start. Oh, I'm going through a busy period. Kids, fucking work's really busy right now. I just can't find the time for the gym. No. Incorrect, bud. Find the time. Take the action. Give me one resistance training session a week. One single, everyone. I don't care how time poor you are. Everyone can find time for one resistance training session a week. If you can't, 10 minutes a day. Do some mobility, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. You can find the time. I promise you, you can find the time somewhere. And do it now before time finds you and before your body forces you to find the time. I've always preached, and I've been down the road before. Prehab is a lot easier than rehab. Preventative maintenance. Kill the virus before it becomes a fully fledged infection, before you're bedridden, out of work, full of regret, full of pain and agony, wishing you'd started sooner. It's November. There's 2 months left in 2025. Are you really going to wait another 2 months till 2026 starts for you to do something about your health? You to do something about how you look in the mirror, how you feel? Before you take that risk? Before you start that business? Before you change your life permanently? Are you going to wait? Are you going to keep waiting? Can't wait forever. The perfect time to start is right now. This is the only time you have control of. You can't control the future. You can't change the past. But you can change what you do in this immediate moment. And if you're looking for your sign, this is it. I, Luke Morrison, Hoy Health, am giving you your sign. Go and do it. Take the risk. Make the change. It doesn't have to be a colossal change. I'm not asking you to go and quit your job. Hell, if that's what you've been thinking about, maybe do it. But just do something. Don't live the same day on repeat, the same week on repeat for the next 30 years and call it a life. I used to see it all the time on the tours. You see a very specific archetype of person that just goes through the motions. Bloke, married, with kids, with a mortgage, spends money probably not ideally how he should, depressed, not happy with the way things are going, working his ass off, going to the pub every fucking day. Like, you see that so often. Don't fall victim to the norm. Don't fall victim to mediocrity. If you know you have it in you, you know you have something in the back of your mind you've been putting off, start doing it. Start putting steps in place. I took a massive leap of faith. I dove in head first. That's how I like to do shit. But if you're afraid, just dip your toe in. Slow motion is better than no motion. It doesn't matter how slow you need to go as long as you do not stop. Do not sit still, or the tide will just drag you away. It'll drag you backwards more often than not. So to wrap up a pretty long-winded video, action. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity to start. The perfect opportunity is starting. You can do this. You've got it in you to make the change, to become whoever or whatever you want to be. Back yourself and see how far you'll get. That's Lukey Boy out. Hoy Health signing off. Make 2025 a winner. End on a high note, guys. Alrighty. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.